Yeah, we did the all-inclusive package, which we had not taken advantage of before, but it was great because everything is within walking distance. So we stayed in a great cabin, an Outback cabin, and ate dinner at Smokey's one night. We ate lunch at Chetty's one afternoon. Everything is right here, and we can spend 2 or 3 more days. We've been here 3 days, and actually we said we're going to have to go on vacation, so we're going to rest up after all the stuff we've been doing the last 3 days. The first day we got here, the first thing we did was timber trek. It's kind of an aerial obstacle course that all the kids liked. We have varying ages from 10 to 17, and everybody really enjoyed that, and I think that might have been their favorite. Yeah.
Well, there were several different course levels, so the younger kids could do the easier levels, and then all the way up to the Black Diamond course that the older kids and Buddy tried. I think this is the perfect course for us because you've got big 18-year-old boy and little meek 10-year-old girl, and there's definitely something for all of us here.
It's self-guided, which is probably the only self-guided activity here. The clipping system I was pretty fascinated with because it completely ensures that you're always clipped in. So you can go by yourself and kind of go at your own pace, which made it kind of nice, and as opposed to always somebody having to clip you in and so forth. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about the kids. They're hooked in all the time, so you kind of let them go do their own thing, and you can, if you want to try something else, you can do that, and they're fine and safe. And then after that, we did the canopy tour. After that, which everybody really enjoyed.
The treetops was really neat. It was a series of zip lines and sky bridges, and we'd all done it once before, but it was still really neat. It was a different season.
It's a nice combination of zip lines, and then you get a lot of some educational part of it too. It's kind of a little slower moving, but then you get some kind of nice high-speed zips in between, so it's a nice experience. And then that evening we went rappelling, which I had not done anything like that before. A couple of the kids had, but everybody seemed to enjoy it once they kind of conquered their fears a little bit. It's just kind of getting over that initial fear of stepping out over, kind of over the edge. It's a bit of an unnatural feeling to kind of lay yourself out there like that, but I enjoyed it. It was fun, and
I'm glad I did it. I did not look down. I don't know if I would have made it if I'd looked down.
Yeah.
But it's good to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, so I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. The guides were great in terms of encouraging the younger ones to try it, but not pushing them. And they tandem rappelled with them. Yeah, I was kind of surprised everybody did it, honestly, and but I think everybody's glad they did it. It took a lot of coaxing to get Leah, the youngest one, to do it, but she finally did it, and I think she was glad she did it. She conquered that. We took a family lower new trip this time on an oar boat, where the guide has the oar paddles, where he can control the boat a little bit more and actually powers the boat more so than everybody in the boat, which allowed us to have the whole family go. And our 10-year-old, our youngest, was able to go. And it takes a little pressure off of them in terms of paddling and so forth. You're doing a little less paddling in between rapids and so forth, which allowed us to kind of chill out and relax a little bit more. But then you still get the energy of the rapids when you get into the rapids. So it's a nice new trip. Enough action for everybody, I think, but not so much that it scared anybody. And so the lower new especially was great for having fun and kind of getting excitement and testing yourself a little bit, but there wasn't not a big fear element there at all.
It was nice to have the whole family together in the raft for most of the day.
It was a comfortable, relaxing day with little doses of excitement built in, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. 4 of us went and did gravity today. It was a blast. It was more, it's kind of like the canopy tour on steroids a little bit, just high speed, platform to platform as opposed to tree to tree. Kids loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. And in the last adrenaline, I think you're up to 55, 60 miles an hour, which is just kind of a high adrenaline type thing. It was a lot of fun. A little more action-packed. You know,
A lot more action.
a lot more action-packed. As opposed to like going to the beach, where you're just kind of chilling out all day and then going to go have dinner that night. This one we were kind of moving all day. Everybody was asleep, I think, by 10 o'clock every night because they were worn out and looking forward to the next day. So
It's much faster paced
Yeah.
and a lot more to keep the kids entertained.
absolutely, and I think with the addition of the pool, you know, I think that's a big plus now. So if you want to take a little break and just relax around the pool, you can do that if you want to. And if you don't, you've got all kinds of other things to be doing. So.